Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be an extremely fun video because once again, we are heading back to the LEGO sales. Like in my last video I posted, we talked about a lot of sales, but specifically hit Target a lot. Now we're going to be talking about Target quite a lot in today's video and kind of really covering the best sales out of all these retailers. So we're going to be going from Rakuten, which is a lot of today's video we're going to be talking about. We're going over to Lego.com, and there's a lot of announcements I want to talk about for rumors coming up in July. Then we're heading over to X. We're heading over to Target. We're heading over to Walmart because the sale last night was insane. Then we're also heading to Amazon, Macy's, Kohl's, and then we're finishing up with kind of a recap of today's video. So before we do go ahead and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. Let's go ahead and start today's video. Now, number one, like what I said in the intro, Rakuten. Now, as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff going on, but the thing I really want to talk about is this right here. Now, keep this in mind for everyone that has not sold and signed up. Do not get caught up here. A lot of the kind of percentage cashbacks are not going to be accurate. I know I saw Lego somewhere and it said 25%, and that's just not true. So the stack sale, 10% cashback on top deals of hundreds of brands. So a ton of places are on 10% cashback, which is insane. And then, I mean, this sale is going to go on, I guess just cashback sale is going to go on for June 22nd through 26th. So it starts today. So that is awesome. But another thing is, you can sign up today. It is great. I mean, you do not have to pay for it. It is 100% free, and it really does help out to save a little bit more money, especially when it comes down to working with Legos. So, heading over to Facebook. Might not be the trendiest area, but I will say this is a great area to stay in touch on the latest Rakuten posts. As you can see here, this was posted on June 17th, and letting everyone know, extra, get ready to shop 10% cash back on your favorite shops during the big stack sale happening from June 22nd through 26th. So keep that in mind. You can get earlier updates on this to really see what is the deal and what's going on. So heading over to Lego.com, there's a lot of promotions and deals happening there. And really, the Amazon sale starts tomorrow. But what's kind of funny is Amazon's so big, everyone has to compete against it. So it's kind of the best time of the year, almost even better than Black Friday, because we see just honestly the craziest sales I've ever seen. And I feel like with how many sets we're getting ready to see retire this year, the stack sale is going to be bigger than it's ever been. So heading over to this now, these are two things I really want to talk about. The tribute to Leonardo da Vinci promo. Now, this is with purchases of 150 on literally any theme. This promo will go from June 19th through June 28th. And yeah, it's pretty good. So then we also get a polybag, Bluey's Tea Party. Now, this is purchases of 40 with City, but from this, you also have to go with Bluey. And honestly, you have to stay between those. City isn't the worst because honestly, I'm a big fan of City with all those food trucks and all that incredible stuff, which we'll be talking about in a second. But there's a lot of just certain Lego sets listed throughout here. I'm not going to name them all, but if you guys want to kind of pause the video and read through them to exactly find out what you can buy to get this promo, there you go. But lots of kind of Lego sets to go with it for Bluey, but honestly, you have to stay between those two themes or really you won't get this in your order. And off of the orders I did, I sadly did not get this in my order. Then, this has a lot of stuff going on, but as you can see here, there are a lot of Lego sets getting ready to retire soon. Now, when I filmed the first video talking about all the retiring soon sets about 2 months ago, I talked about 96 items. So you can see we've seen a lot of really sets retire since then and sell out. But there are still so many more yet waiting retirement. So if you guys do want to check those out, this is a great time, really your last chance to pick these up, because I'm thinking really by the end of this sale, we're going to be seeing a lot of these retiring. So while we're on the topic of Lego.com, I want to cover something coming up in the future. This is more of a rumor. I don't fully have this clarified, but on Brick Tap. This is going to be on X. This is extremely exciting because this covers the Lego Castle Ideas contest winner. So, kind of the idea here is, I mean, let's just kind of zoom in on this. But basically, what this is explaining is there are a lot of stuff going on. So the promo is kind of inspired. I mean, a little bit hard to explain, but kind of inspired by the ideas Sea Serpent kind of idea set built. Now, keep this in mind. This is not the final picture of what the promo is going to look like. It's going to look very close to it, but a few Lego changing it up pieces, I guess. So a part of this is very exciting because we don't just get an incredible promo, which I will definitely be looking into, but we also get Insider's Days. And a part of this is one of my favorite times of the year because we get more 2 times points, more 4 times points. It'll be very exciting to see what that is, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see even more sales and maybe a lot of clearance on these retiring soon Lego sets. So keep this in mind. This will be happening July 7th through July 12th. And honestly, I'm going to double check this for how long the double points will last because double points is indeed happening right now. Honestly, it might not explain it. You know what? Double points on going through June 29th. So maybe double points will make a return on select sets. Who really knows? It's a little bit strange why, if it is going to be happening on that sale, why it's happening now. But if you guys do want to check that out when it does come out, that is going to be a great opportunity too. But heading over to Target.com, there is a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. In the last previous video, if you guys want to check that out, I basically scrolled through every single Lego set and talked about my full opinions on it. In this video, honestly, last video took like 20 minutes worth of talking on Target, so I just want to pick a few select sets that honestly I feel like are the best to pick up. Number one is going to be the Harry Potter Quality Quidditch Supply and Ice Cream Parlor Building Set 76452. Now, I feel like this one is actually really cool. We've seen, I mean, the Weasley's Wizardly Shop. We saw the Broom Shop. I don't really know the name of what it was, but now we're seeing the supply and supplies and ice cream shop. Honestly, I really do feel like this could do pretty good too. But honestly, this is a sale I really want to cover. And what I think is interesting is from those three, including this, of the kind of Harry Potter, I guess, sets to put together. I was gonna say kind of, well, yeah. But the thing with this is all of them have gone under this same sale. But don't get tricked. This is not 30% off. It is really 40% off because Target is listing this at the MSRP of $87. That is not right. The actual MSRP is going to be $9.99, $100 exactly. So the thing about this, well, I guess a little bit less than, well, 40% off. It's going to be, I guess, for 39% off there, but this is a great time to pick this incredible setup. Another one I really want to cover is the Lego Disney Young Simba, the Lion King Fan Disney Collectible Building Set 43247. This has a lot of incredible stuff, but this is a very strong sale. The MSRP on this is going to be $129.99. Now, the nice thing about this is that is a very significant sale, almost 40% off. Now, again, the only thing I really don't like about what Target does is it does kind of somewhat lie about the actual MSRP, which in some cases is not the best because then it makes you think, oh, man, that really isn't the best sale. But once you actually know the MSRP, you're like, whoa, that is insane. So, great time to pick this up too. Then another one. Now, this is not the best sale, and it is telling the truth about the MSRP. This is going to be $20. It is 20% off. We've seen the sale all over, but keep this in mind. The only sale, well, no, I guess not the only sale. I guess with kind of the, you know what, I kind of want to move over to this area. If it's up here, yes, this is retiring very soon. So I decided, you know what, in the end, if I picked it up from this, I could get double points, which is 10% back to your account, and Rakuten, which is 10% added directly onto it with cash back. But in the end, technically, you're only getting 10%, and the extra 10% in points will be applied to different sets later on. The thing is, I feel like this is a pretty good set, and without a doubt, I really do feel like the food truck sets go absolutely nuts in the secondary market. So I decided to place an order for a few copies, nothing crazy. So I'm going to wait a little bit, see kind of what's the deal. I have heard some rumors that maybe there will be more sales after it ends Tuesday. Who knows? I'm assuming if you guys are planning to wait for more Target sales, I really wouldn't bet on that. I really do feel like what we're seeing right now is the Target sale. Then, heading over to the sale we saw last night. Now, I really wish I could have done the video on this, but it happened extremely late and as I was getting ready to go to bed. But there's a lot of incredible Lego sets. Now, unfortunately, almost all of them have completely sold out. And another thing is, some of these, well, most of these were a part of early access. So, as you can see here, I wish I could just point to the screen, but I can highlight it. The early access Walmart Plus. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a part of that, so the only thing I got to do is stare at the screen and see it being more, I guess, cashed in. I guess, kind of the deal going by. I guess that's the best word to go by, but this is something I've been looking for quite some time. Now, this is, for the most part, completely sold out on Lego.com, which is a big thing. Yes, completely sold out, which is a little bit of a bummer because I am interested in picking up a copy of this because, number one, these three people, maybe I could just scroll in a little bit, but the two you can see there, the bakery guy, the chocolate bakery guy, and then the person holding the fish. I think another one that would be really cool is the boba. You can kind of see it on the side of the picture there, but this is something I'm very interested in. Now, I'm getting ready to take a huge trip uh, to Italy, and I'm extremely excited to announce. I haven't fully talked about it on the channel yet, but I'm going to be filming a major Lego video during that trip where I'm basically building multiple Lego sets all across the world. So, with this, I'm really thinking this could be something really cool to pick up for that video. Now, I don't want to say really much about that video because I want it to be a full surprise. And honestly, it'll probably be one of the highest quality videos I've ever filmed, which has a lot of planning to go behind. But if you guys do want to check that video out when it does come out, it'll be in a couple months. But lots of exciting stuff there. Another set that went on was Series 28. Now, this has definitely retired, which I actually am a little bit surprised to see this. Now, what I think is a little bit strange is Series 28 just retired. What I think is strange is this, as of what I know right now, I don't believe this was supposed to retire yet. So maybe we'll see it come back out. Who knows? It does say completely sold out, so knowing that and it not saying temporarily out of stock, I really don't see it coming back. But beautiful set, or I guess beautiful minifigure set there. Then we got the Legends of Zelda Great Dooku Tree 2-in-1 set. Now, this was a major one because this has officially retired on Lego.com. And honestly, this is really quietly retired. So, the MSRP on this was 300. Honestly, let's just double check that really quickly while we're filming this video. But I really do believe it's okay. Yes, I was kind of thinking from the top of my head it was 400, but that is still a pretty significant sale, knowing that we've not seen any sales on this whatsoever. But heading over to the next one, I did place an order for multiple of these, and yes, it is out of stock. Set 10295 Porsche 911. Now, this is a really, really beautiful set. And something I invested in my first year of Lego investing was the Corvette. Something kind of the set, kind of like this in a way, but that was a beautiful set to pick up. And honestly, my return in profit was extremely good in that. Now, this set is going to be $100, but the MSRP is a shocking $169.99 or $170. So this is a very strong sale. So I mean, whoever picked this up, that this was a great opportunity. But I really do believe we will see more sales on this. You'll just have to check a little bit more because honestly, I was sitting at my computer just kind of refreshing all these sales, and I just happened to see something on another YouTuber's post. But another set. Now, unfortunately, I did not get this either, which I was extremely bummed out about because this was an extremely strong sale and something I've been really, really hoping to build and pick up in my own collection, the Jaws set 21350. Now, this is a beautiful Lego set. This is a $150 set, and it was $98. Then we're going to be talking about the Art the Great Wave frame. Now, this is an extremely beautiful set. So, personally, I don't think I'll be building it and getting it in my own collection, but without a doubt, it is a beautiful Lego set, and especially might be really cool to have it in your own collection. Now, this is not the most significant sale, but this is going to be a $100 set, and it's going to be sold for $68. And then ending it with Walmart being the Red London telephone booth box. Now, this is a little bit of a different thing because this retired last year. So this is more of a extra lingering stock set that really needs to be kind of more clearance out so Walmart can get their hands off of it. Now this is going to be a $115 set, and honestly, being completely honest, that's not doing the best in the secondary market, but this is going to be $85. I believe as of right now, it's basically holding at the MSRP or a little bit under it. So you save $30, might be a really good set to kind of hold on to for quite some time and come back to it later in maybe 2 or 3 years. Then something I do want to talk about is the Amazon Prime Days does start tomorrow. Now there's already a lot of early Prime Day sets or early Prime Days deals, especially if you guys want to pick up a toothbrush. I guess that's a big sale right now, but um as of right now, I've not seen any crazy Lego sales. So, and I really do feel like there hasn't been really many crazy sales the past few years with Prime Days. So I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm expecting to see maybe 2 or 3 sets on extreme clearance, but nothing too crazy, like 30% off on like 40 different stuff. Then another thing we've seen is Macy's. Now, I don't know if we're going to be seeing any other stuff. Looks like the big kids event, say 50% off and in 11 hours, but I really don't believe there's many kind of sets on that. Supposedly the best sales is going to be 15%, which isn't horrible, but keep that in mind. There was a very strong sale on this a few days ago, which I did pick up a few sets, but sadly I was not around to be able to film a video. But if you guys did pick up anything, that was a pretty good sale there. We saw a lot of 40% off. Then we're moving over to Kohl's. Now, Kohl's supposedly is having sales coming out very early tonight, or I guess really early Tuesday morning. So keep that in mind. I'm planning to most likely pull in the all-nighter and really check through a lot of these sales because I feel like Kohl's during Black Friday honestly was kind of my go-to Lego sales, I guess, retailer. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of fantastic stuff. I've heard a lot of 30%, 40%, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of stuff on that sale. But sadly, this is going to be the end of the video, so I really do want to hear your guys' game plan. What sets are you planning to pick up right now? Are you planning to hold off and wait for the sale to progress by and see if you can find anything on a stronger sale? So I'd love to hear that in the comments below, but sadly this is going to be the end of the video, so please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you do not miss another video, and please like this video. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. It's kind of funny, my last video I filmed yesterday was basically this video where I talked a lot longer, but for some reason my microphone filmed an echo, which sounded like I was talking into a stadium or something, which was not the best. I realized that after the video was posted, and I realized you've got to be kidding me, but sadly, hopefully, fingers crossed this video is filming in normal audio. But thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys, hopefully, where we'll be talking about even stronger sales tomorrow. Peace.